Cadence Records. Cadence Records. real chopped meat, man. You said, man, that's naturally juicy, man. Ain't nothing dry over here, man. That mac and cheese is fresh. Man, that ain't no mac and cheese out no damn box. We don't do no boxes, man. Everything is fresh because we the best, man. Really be doing things, man.
Here spicing up Seafood and Grill. When I say they got some of the best fish in Dallas, y'all gotta come over there and check them out, man. Listen, when I say I ate some of this fish and I had to come back, I come back and hey, they hooked it up. Tell them what we got over here.
Woo, man, we got something rock and rolling for you. Come on, Ollie, come get this fish. Great fish. We got some good, great salmon. We got some great stuff for you, so come on down.
What we got? What we got? Tell them.
We got the daiquiri,
okay,
the Kool-Aid, we got the cake natties, the desserts, chicken salads.
Hey, everything here is made fresh to order. What did I say up there? Made fresh to order. Let's go!
It be on my mind every time I wake up. And every time I wake up. It be on my mind every time I wake up. That's right. And every time I wake up. Every time I wake up. Thanks for the loan, but now I'm rich. I'm and I ain't forget about that whole ass shit. I'm a whole ass shit. Hurt so bad every night and day, but now we get the pay. Every time I wake up. That's right. God damn it, I'm in trouble again. Haters see me in court and they want me to lose. But motherfucker, I already been looking like I'm winning it when they see me on the news. Yeah, it's a lot of success, but it's a lot of disappointment if you try to walk in my shoes. But I ain't tripping, I'm a soldier though, right? Can't complain when the Lord give me a war, I gotta fight. I remember when I was a little nigga running up and down the street in Mo City, Texas, trying to get paid. Certain pants, dollars a motherfucker, not dollars a motherfucker no more. I promise I'm sharp as a switchblade. Wishing ass niggas always wishing evil on me. Probably brought up by bitches, I swear to God, you niggas bitch made. Type of niggas trick on bitches, ain't even got they rent paid. They ball up they forehead, they be mad as fuck when I get paid. Thanks for the loan, but now I'm rich. I'm and I ain't forget about that whole ass shit. I'm a whole ass shit. Hurt so bad every night and day, but now we get the pay. Every time I wake up. That's right. I advise you hating suckers to stay back. Killer clan, we be one day we don't play that. You gon' do what to who? Why would you say that? Payback could be where you stand, that's where you lay at. Everybody always got something to say about us, but they can say what they want, I ain't gon' play about us. Plotting on the player downfall, but mess around and a nigga fuck around and down y'all. See, karma is a little bit like payback. She gon' get your nigga even if it's from way back. Yeah, you brought them and they caught you years later, and they beat you and they stripped you, dropped you off, and you can't find your way back. I'ma get my leg back for sure. Really the only time in my life that I can say that I owe, because I owe it to myself and I owe you an ass whooping. That's the only owe a nigga that I know. I don't owe you nigga shit, I'm in my bag. Thanks for the loan, but now I'm rich. I'm rich. And I ain't forget about that whole ass shit. I'm a whole ass shit. Hurt so bad every night and day, but now we get the pay. Every time I wake up. That's right.
Microphone check. Mic. Man, sorry, I am so late, man. I'm talking about late with 2 watches on. Damn. After 12 o'clock, man. Hey, anybody here with me tonight? Y'all see the title of the show. I'm just gonna run through it real swiftly, quickly, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we gonna go down through there with the draft. You know, these are just the picks that I think might have a good career. Now, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not always right. But this is just my top elite 11 players. You know, these elite players, these elite 11 players should have good careers in the NFL career. They land on the right team. Hopefully they get in the right scheme. And you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Get the paper. You know what I'm saying? But let's start off right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's start off with the QB, man. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback. Man, where my man? Let me give him a little. Hold on, man. Let me get my little theme music going a little bit. What's going on around here, man? Hold on, man. Get a little theme music going real quick, because you can't have it dry. Get a little theme music, man. Yeah, man. What theme music is? What my theme music is? There we go. My theme music. But we're gonna start with the QBs. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback, the highest paid. Now we understand Shedeur and all them other guys, you know what I'm saying? Top dudes or whatever, but my dude, I would pick, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna make a whole bunch of people probably upset, you know what I'm saying? Boom, Jackson Dart. We throwing dots, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know his attributes, man, you know, y'all can check his attributes out, all that, you know, about 6'3", 6'2", you know what I'm saying, 200 something. You know, I don't know his 40 time accurate. You know, I'm not accurate. You know, some of these things I'm not accurate on this combine situation, because, you know, the combine means a lot. It can make and break you. But when you out there on that field, then all that don't mean nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you perform in the game, dog. You can be the slowest dude in the draft and come out the most top elite career player. You know what I'm saying? You could be the weakest dude in the draft and come out to be the strongest dude in the career as you play. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I'm not knocking the combine. It helps a lot of dudes, because a lot of dudes need it, and I'm not going to say it's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to playing football on that field, it's some dudes can beat everybody on the team, but he's probably not the best football player. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to excuse me, man. I'm not really going through the 40 time and all that. Hey, y'all got the internet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got all this access just as much as I do. Y'all look at it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we all smart out here, I guess. I'm just refurbishing my ideas of what I think the players, based upon what they do and perform on the field. You dig it? But like I say, Jackson Dart is one of my elite picks, quarterbacks. I think he will have a great career in the NFL. It depends on what team he land on now. Hopefully he don't get on the team where offensive line is garbage. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no garbage offensive line getting his brain all shook up out of place, man, because it can happen and make a quarterback scared, you know, to make plays, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a good guy. When he came to the lead, he turned into a bad guy. He just started throwing it and running. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into Jackson Dart highlights real quick.
Dart has all day, dials up the deep ball. It's caught. Juice Wells, touchdown.
The way Ole Miss likes to play. And the quarterback keeper wide open field in front of him. And look at that power running all the way into the end zone for Jackson Dart. One of a handful of weapons at Dart's disposal. Now he takes a shot to the end zone. Got it! Touchdown, Juice Wells. 35-yard strike, and Ole Miss wastes no time.
Play action. Dart well protected. There's the shot.
Dart well protected. There's the shot. You got some good concentration, man. You know, see how you throw the ball accurate.
Great adjustments on the part of the Ole Miss offensive coaching staff. On the part of the Ole Miss offensive coaching staff.
Good throw, man. Oh, he got the time. Yeah, man, 3 seconds up in there. Get that ball out of there. Get it out of there.
4-man rush. They don't get close to Dart, but he can't find anybody open.
Can't find nobody. Hey. Way to keep guys downfield, man. That was a good pick. That's a personal praise.
3rd and 8. Dart looks left. Dart looks left.
Get it out. Get out of there. There you go. Take off, man. Get the first down or touchdown. This is one reason why I like Jackson.
Mississippi. Here's Dart.
Dancing
around and finds enough room to get into the end zone.
It's all Jackson Dart.
Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Jackson Dart's been magnificent so far. Jackson Dart's been magnificent so far.
Felt the pressure. Got it out of there. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a touchdown.
Save your offensive line. He did that.
Dart, he's already thrown for 3 touchdowns and 299 yards.
Get it out of there.
99 yards.
Make a decision. There you go.
Deep ball. And it's another deep ball. And it's caught. Trey Harris.
Dart, downfield, one-on-one coverage.
Got him.
Coverage. Score. Touchdown, Watkins.
Got him, ball.
2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Downfield again. Got him in.
Get it out of there.
Behind the secondary.
There you go.
Touchdown. Watkins.
We ain't got all day in the pocket. We ain't got all day back there. Get it out of there. Get it out.
Touchdown. Watkins. Number 3 on the
afternoon.
Number 3 on the afternoon.
Get it out. A little bit long.
Touchdown.
Way to hold it, though. That was a little bit longer than 3 seconds. Going to the pros, sir. Don't get back. You're being pros, man. You're really going to need to get it up out of there almost 2 seconds. 2.5.
Down and runs. And he's still running. Jackson Dart banged out of
Okay, way to switch the ball in the other hand.
Instead, a quick throw to Watkins. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Ole Miss.
Yeah, man, that's my boy Jackson Dart. You know what I'm saying? From finish to start, Jackson Dart. You know what I'm saying? This is my guy. I will feel to be my elite 11 of the 2025 class. You know, hopefully he has a great career, Jackson Dart. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what he do on film? The eye in the sky don't lie. You know what I'm saying? So that's Jackson Dart. Now, let's move on to another position. Now you gotta have some meat up there, man. You gotta have some chuck wagons. You gotta have some meat and gravy up there. You gotta have some, you know what I'm saying, some beef or whatever. You gotta have some whatever y'all want to put up there, some pork rinds or whatever. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some big guys up there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's your boy Banks. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, that's Banks. Banks is you know, one of the top linemen. You know what I'm saying? Out of Texas. He a slash guard. Slash guard. A slash offensive, a slash tackle, slash guard. Should I say that? You know what I'm saying? He's a slash tackle, slash guard. So with money in the banks, you know, let's see. We gotta protect ourselves on the line. You know what I'm saying? We have to have somebody on that line to protect us every time. You know what I mean? Gotta have somebody out there. And when it comes to linemen, man, you know, strength, the reps, the bench reps is very important. You know, you would like to check out his reps, see how much he bench press, see how much he throwing up. You know what I'm saying? See how many reps he's doing with 225. That matters a lot. His feet work, all that type of stuff like that really matters. Like I say, man, I've covered a lot of this stuff previously, man, in some of my picks that I had picked earlier in my shows when I went through each and every position. This is the reason why I go through each and every position on my shows, because, you know, you get a idea of what's coming. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to see some of my old shows, you can, you know, go back and pull up some of the old shows, and it'll tell you, you know, it'll let you know what, you know, what I was talking about, you know, as far as alignment and stuff like that. But just to be real, man, you gotta have the big B's up there. You gotta have them, gotta have some weight. And he's a top lineman, man. He is a top lineman that I feel that, you know, that can pull through for some teams and will be probably an elite player in the league. Kelvin Banks. Let's check him out, y'all.
Jaden Blue makes the first man slip.
Ewers Bears any better than he does. Ewers under pressure again, flips it down.
Brooks, patient, and what a first Worthy. Can he turn it up?
Anything that's
Worthy on the move, first down.
Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue is now the back. He's got it. Has to evade traffic.
I have some fun there. It's tough in Vegas, you know.
And Westlake is the one who helped him out with that. The tip and then the pick. Wisner reaching for. Keep it on the ground with Baxter. Into the open field. Gonna run Brooks here on second and short. Knocked down.
Of the defense, said his coaches. Quinn Ewers to throw. That's over the. Second down 19. It's Baxter hopping through with some.
Davis in motion. And they pick up the first down. He put it on.
Ewers steps up, has all day.
Deafening. On second down and trying to hammer.
Blue, big haul, Jet.
On his side.
1 yard line. Ewers on the move, throws it back. Helms got it.
And
3rd and 8 for Ewers. Got man covered.
On the tight end screen to Helm. Wisner straight ahead.
For Nance Floyd. Wisner finds a huge.
And sacked once tonight. Maybe the lone blemish.
2nd and 14, Wisner.
26-yard gain. Now Wisner cuts it back and.
5 yards and a touchdown. And they'll hand it off to Brooks looking for the first. He has it. Brooks stopped it. This time, Parrish. He lost it.
Fear. On 3rd and 13, Ewers just flips it. Back look here. It's Brooks behind the block of Robinson running to the left by Baxter. And it's a keeper. Makes a cut. Boom. Lowers his shoulder. Makes a.
There you go.
Contenders in the country.
And off inside. Boom.
Good block there. He put all that. Definitely.
Turn even more clock. You're going to get fewer and fewer possessions.
Blue. He Wisner getting a lot of work here now. Really bad play.
Trying to get the left.
Got some crazy bounce there. This is Wisner.
2nd and 2. Blue again. 3rd down and 9. Ewers.
A big afternoon. Made the pick early. Now Brooks makes the cut. In space.
Brooks patient. It's got a big hole up the middle. And they were able to draw Alabama off sides to really ice the game. There's
favoring that right leg. Ewers with time to the Ewers long. Still 2 timeouts. Ewers still the 1 timeout. 19 seconds to play.
Wisner makes a cut. Family living the dream here. Texas trying to stretch the lead and cash in.
Here's Ewers on 4th down. Running out of options.
A lot of tape and figure out what they can do. Have a plan for Gunnar Helm because
defense. Some rough first quarters for this Texas team. Ewers finds.
Comes to this side. Ewers looking that direction. Now scans to his right. Man wide. Silas Bolden's in the backfield. And Ewers looks for him.
He's going to be buried on the depth chart.
52 yards against Georgia last week. That pass is tipped.
High percentage throws.
He's a high.
Another opportunity for Blue. Ewers pressured, kept the football, and will go down.
Right back here at Darrell K. Royal Stadium. Campbell Williams speed.
Play. He's sick of sitting on the sidelines.
Texas has college football playoff hopes. There's a flag that Ewers throws it far side. Instead, he decided to come to Iowa State, where his father and brother went as Quinn. 2nd down 9. They go empty again. Ewers. That was Worthy in motion. They'll go Baxter, and Baxter hops. 3rd and 9. Ewers lobs. 2nd penalty only against Iowa State, and it's Baxter. Reserve in the corner. They're going to pitch it for Blue.
Off after a carry. 2nd down and 7. Murphy underneath. And Worthy juggled it. Murphy hands it off. Back.
Just find a way to get a dub against a solid and tough team. Ewers.
Before the start of the 3rd quarter, and he's out with a left knee injury, out here on crutches.
Yeah, microphone check. Yes, sir, man. That was Mr. Banks putting money in the bank. You know, Kelvin Banks, 6'4", 320. 6'4", 320. All 6'4", 320. Top draft pick. That's one of my top elite players. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my top elite, you know what I'm saying, players in the game. I can truly say that Texas do be having some hogs, man. They do be having some hogs, you know. And it just depends on what team they go to, man. Make the best out of them, you know. Like I say, you got to realize, man, every player is good. You know what I'm saying? But he's only good enough for what type of team you're trying to put him on. And Banks is one of them. Now, there's some other guys later in the draft pick, later in the rounds. You know what I'm saying? But this is one of my top elite guys right here. Kelvin Banks. And like I say, he can have a promising good career. He just got to be on the right squad. But you see how you see where he go to work. You see how he go to work, man. He goes to work, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's enough for that. You know what I'm saying? We done showed the tide on that for the blocking. You know what I'm saying? So now we finna jump into the backfield. You know, you got to have good running backs, man. Got to have some good running back. Now, I had Elite 11. This class is a deep class on running backs. This is a deep running back class, man. You know what I mean? So don't be surprised, you know, when, you know, you see two running backs on here for me, because this class is deep. So I picked two running backs. Now, I didn't pick Ashton Jennings because he's a Heisman guy. He's a no-brainer career player. He's considered a no-brainer type of career player. I didn't pick no Heisman candidate, Heisman guys at all. You know, because sometimes the Heisman guys are not the guys. Sometimes they are. I'm just saying. But I didn't pick none. I'm just letting y'all know. There's not a Heisman guy on here. You know what I'm saying? But these are just my top elite players, like I say, will have good careers with the right team. Now, I could be wrong, like I say. But we're going to see them when they find out, when the season plays and their years come on. You know what I'm saying? But running back I got, boom. Demarion Hamilton, you know what I'm saying? He's that's who I got, you know, for his running back. You know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised, you know, when somebody try to, you know, snatch him up after Ashton Jennings is snatched off the board. You just gotta ask yourself, you know what I'm saying? Who's the next best guy? Now, there was a lot of running backs on here. Now I only got two now. Hear what I say? I only got two of them. It's just one. I picked him because he's big. You know what I'm saying? He's a big guy. You know, he top guy. You know, and I picked him because he got the size. You know what I'm saying? He's 6 foot, 220 pounds, and he ran a good 40. I think he ran like a 4.4. You know what I'm saying? 4.4. For a dude that big running a 4.4, that's a lot coming at you. You know, his feet work is okay. He's just another Derrick Henry type of dude. I can say, you know, you give him open space, he hit the hole, and he can make some things happen. Now, when it comes to him working behind the line of scrimmage, maybe you might have a little problem because he's not that type of back where he got to make his own, you know what I'm saying, behind the line of scrimmage. Now, he can get better. I'm not going to knock down player. You know what I'm saying? They can get better at doing a lot of things. But his strength is having that open hole like Derrick Henry and taking it and gone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he 6 foot 220. Omarion Hampton. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out some of those highlights up in here. Let's see what I got on. See what I got. Where we at?
Can't hold on. Hampton breaks off a gash and goes cartwheeling. Little contact, but you can't hold on. Hampton breaks off a gash and goes cartwheeling through the Minnesota sky. 15 yards, a dazzler. With Nesbitt in motion, they'll give it. It's Hampton with a crease and a first down.
And I'll be curious here how this affects now Corey Hetherman.
Harrell addresses Hampton on the run. Man, is he fast on the gas pedal.
Carolina. They hand it off. Draw play up the middle. Big gain there for Omarion Hampton. Great block by Howard. Call him in motion. Hand off. Hampton with a big hole. And he's getting into the second level, into the third level, into Charlotte territory.
Kobe Criswell, his first series of the day. Hampton squeezes through, and he punches into the end zone for the touchdown.
Or just keep running the football. Get the run established.
To his left, Hampton's got it. Can he force his way in? Hampton's got it. It's another touchdown for Omarion Hampton. To the year, he's done so twice already. This evening from Arkansas, transferred back to North Carolina ahead of this season. Hampton squeezes through. Hampton breaks one, and Omarion Hampton could go. Finally wrestled out at about the 20-yard line. Jalen Bowden was able to run him down. He's 9 of 14 through the air. They've run the ball brilliantly today. There goes Hampton just pinballing off of defenders. Killing my soul to go 2 games without a turnover and an interception. Look at Hampton break free once again. It takes just an entire convoy of Eagles. 206 on the ground on 24 carries. Is he going to get his 3rd touchdown of the night? Yes, he does. Omarion Hampton finds the end zone again. It's a 3-score day for the All-American.
Putting the ball only where his guys could get it.
Hampton on the right side. He's got an alley to the end zone, and he scores a touchdown. 28-yard scamper for Omarion Hampton, and North Carolina takes the lead.
Selection. Continuing to get Omarion Hampton going to that right side, putting it on the big fellas, Willie Lampkin and big.
JMU blitzing. Hampton gets through to the second level and into the third level, stays on his feet in the end zone for a touchdown. A 15-yard score for North Carolina and Omarion Hampton.
Just Omarion Hampton saying that I will not be denied. Showing the patience and the vision, gets turned around, but continues to.
And whipped. Criswell hands it off to Hampton. Hampton walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 1 score down. They need 4 more.
He hasn't played a ton of snaps.
Hampton, big hole down the sideline. Rumbling and stumbling and taken down by Jacob Thomas.
And nobody wants to tackle 6'1", 230 in the open field.
And now Hampton off the right side. Hampton bumped out of bounds. By the way, good to see Alex Howard back out there for Duke at linebacker. Low flip. Hampton with a seam. Breaks the tackle. Omarion Hampton banged out of bounds inside the 5.
Utilizing tempo, the run to Hampton. Dragged down from behind inside the 35 by McMillan.
Leaves too much time for Pitt, which is a fast-paced offense.
After a gain of 23, Hampton to the edge. Hampton still on his feet. A first down run to the 14. Jumbo set, multiple tight ends, inside give, Hampton legs churning, across the goal line for the touchdown. Omarion Hampton would not give up.
All right, so plenty of time now for the Tar Heels. They're going to run it on first down, and look out! Hampton had one taken away the last drive, Even being taken away this time. No flags on the play. Shelley caught it all the way down in the 4th line. Unbelievable score. Crossing pattern, it's Hampton out of the backfield. Look at this guy go. Mercy, mercy.
Bo Atkinson as well.
Hampton just breaking tackles, running through tackles. This guy is a monster. And they pitch it to Hampton, and he will roll into the end zone, a touchdown. Can't even tackle him.
Got the ball with about 4 minutes left on the clock. What a way to finish out this first half for this North Carolina offense, leaning on their best player, Omari.
Nearly 100 receiving yards. And Hampton breaks a tackle, looking for the corner. He dives into the end zone, his 2nd touchdown of the game. One of those days.
This right here is Omari Hampton's best trait. He's got 2 guys down by his legs.
The Holes bring 4, but they get pressure off the edge. Hampton's going to stiff arm a defender. Picks up the first down and a lot more inside the 30. Finally forced out of bounds by Azaria Thompson. Give up the middle. Again, Wade, touchdown. Hampton's 10th of the year.
Run was this run at the end of the drive for the touchdown. Yard line, they've all been runs.
And this one's going to be another one, Hampton, and he's going to score. 2nd rushing touchdown of the day for Omari Hampton. Give us to Hampton. Big hole up the middle, still on his feet, inside the 20, bounces off a tackler and scores.
Well, here, good job actually on the cross block by Jake Johnson. You just mentioned him need to be more physical, and you know he needs to be more physical, and you know it didn't pay off, and that was a massive miss in the offseason for Florida State.
Look at this, Hampton is continuing his amazing day, way inside of Florida State territory, a flag to boot on the back end of it.
It puts him over 100 yards again. It's like every single week, almost literally, Omari Hampton goes for over 100.
They give to Hampton. This time he powers in. Touchdown number 4 on the day for 28. On 3rd down, shovel pass. Hampton here. Look at the room he has to run. Inside the 20, still on his feet. He'll score. 49 yards, his 5th touchdown of the day, first through the air to go with 4 on the ground.
How does he score? I mean, terrible angle. Look at Shaheem Brown. I mean, that's a terrible play.
Be Griswold to just tuck it and take a 1-yard loss.
2nd down 11. Little delay, and here goes Hampton again. First down and more. Lowers his shoulder and drives inside the Wake 35 to the 34.
It's a hit in the open field.
Hampton again on 1st down. Inside the 20. Tripped up. 1st and goal, Carolina. Around the 7 of Wake Forest.
2 of them on the field can play off of each other. May have had a bit of an impact on that as well.
Straight ahead, here goes Hampton. 45-50, Omarion to the near side. Made one guy miss. And finally to the 28 of Wake Forest. Nick Anderson already trailing a touchdown. Carolina 2nd and goal. Here's Hampton, hurdle the man, driving and scores. Wow.
We are the Skaggs family, Matthew and Cosette, and we are on.
Well, usually the lowest man wins, and that lowest man is 45, Nick Anderson. Well, usually the lowest man wins, and that lowest man is 45, Nick Anderson, when he hits him right in the chest, and it just doesn't matter.
5th on the all-time rushing list here at North Carolina, and they have had some great backs. Look at them here. Keep going.
Still going inside the 35. And a late flag to boot. Here's Hampton. Straight up the middle. Look out! Now it's a foot race. And I don't think 28's going to lose that foot race.
Great block by the left guard, Willie Lampkin, and then no one touches
Omarion Hampton, he's off to the races, gets in the end zone for his first drive.
Delayed handoff here to Hampton. That's why they do. Picked up 9 yards. And a 2-minute timeout. Again to Hampton. Stiff arms the defender. Down the sideline. And he didn't step out of bounds. They'll mark him all the way down at the 38. Griswold to throw. Shovel pass to Hampton. Wide open. 30. 20. 10. Touchdown Tar Heels.
State knows there is one player that you need to stop in Carolina Blue, number 28. Well, first half you did a good job. Second half, Omarion Hampton.
And there you go. And there you go. Omarion Hampton. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's just one of the running backs. Like I say, man, he's a very valuable player. Whoever picks him up, man, got to make sure, man, he downhill runner, man. You got to get him and make an offensive line where he can hit the holes and go. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, whatever team he go to, man, or whatever the case, man, hey, you never know, man. He can be the best running back in the league. You know what I'm saying? He go to the right team. Hopefully the Cowboys can pick him up. I just had to throw that out there for the, DC4L, Dallas Cowboy for life. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the Cowboys can pick him up, because I'm telling you, Ashton Jennings going to be gone. I don't think he's going to be on the board for the Cowboys, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Hopefully this can be the guy in the Cowboys uniform. You know what I'm saying? I sure hate to play against him. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on to the next candidate running back. Boom. There we go. My boy, Cam Skattebo. I'm talking about the man of Arizona State. The only one of Arizona State that was in the draft class. Cam Skattebo. You know what I'm saying? Now, people gonna say, man, he ain't that fast. He ain't this, he ain't that. This dude is really a football player, man. I love football players, because it's not gonna always be the glitter and glatter. It's gonna be the straight get down to it, Bruiser Brody, what we gotta do to win. Whatever it takes to win, coach, put me in. And Skattebo is one of them dudes. I guarantee you, this dude stay healthy, this guy will be a football player on somebody's team. He looks to me like he could be a New England Patriot, because that's how the Patriots used to, you know what I'm saying? They used to get little guys like that and be like, man, where did dude come from? Man, this little cold white boy, he cold, man, cold running back. Skattebo was literally handing the Texas Longhorns the business, giving them the business. I literally watched that game, but I've been watching Skattebo for a while, and I'm like, man, this dude, once Jaden Daniels left, this dude took over. He became the guy. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I had 2 running backs picked, and Cam Skattebo was definitely one of them. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what type of highlights Skattebo got for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Cam Skattebo.
Lewis handles the kickoffs. Here is Skattebo. Contact, balance, stays on his feet, rumbles into the end zone.
Really has been paying dividends early.
Here is Skattebo, and this is exactly what he does. How did he stay on balance there? Look at him go! Skattebo inside the 30.
Skattebo is the running back, and he is immediately met in the backfield, runs through the contact, and then throws a shoulder for good measure.
Joe, is that everybody's alive for the playoff as long as you're in contention to win your conference.
There's Mr. Contact Balance again. Look at Scadaboo go! Tripped up.
Out of there.
Fourth down on the road. Passing on the road. Scadaboo's wide open. They've got it wide open. And much more. And much more.
Scadaboo.
Score. Scadaboo. Score.
Hey.
One.
First out of 10. First out of the edge. Scadaboo going where the man vacated. Going where the man vacated. Going out of bounds. He's still
straight through it.
Scadaboo's still going.
I'm telling you, he's like one of my favorite running backs.
Third down and 5. Levitt swings it down and 5. Levitt swings it to Scadaboo. Defenders. Here he goes again. Another touchdown.
What's up, man?
And Scadaboo out of the backfield again. He goes over 100 yards receiving. And he's got another touchdown. And he's got another touchdown. One. Scadaboo. Again, Scadaboo.
Let's go.
Third of the first half for Cam Scadaboo.
Grounded, it didn't happen.
Throw play on, same down and distance. Levitt gets away from pressure again. Levitt gets away from pressure again. He has Scadaboo sliding inside the 10.
Field. Scadaboo.
Through the defense, on his way. Through the defense. Will slide down. A heady play.
Hey. You just need to get 10 or more, man. Anything more than that, you great. Third down, you got it. Anything more than that, hey, man, it's good.
A line of scrimmage.
That's all we really need. Move the chain.
Levitt moving the pocket.
Just
Backside
move the chain,
pressure.
man.
Thrown out.
You do anything more than that, hey, you great.
Scadaboo.
Scadaboo. What patience. He squeezes through. He slides by. Scadaboo is free once
Gets
again.
the ball. There you go. Yes, sir. Nice hold.
And look at Scadaboo breaks loose.
Wow.
On a first down on the edge of the red zone. It's Scadaboo. On the edge of the red zone. Might get all 18 right here. Might get all 18 right here. Thunders ahead. And he is.
Coming into this game is that 10 of them. Coming into this game is that 10 of them. Scadaboo again. Scadaboo tacklers. Sheds. And then he's driven out of bounds. And he's driven out of bounds.
Arizona State. Arizona State. Gets the call again, cuts back.
He gets the call again, cuts
Scadaboo still going. Scadaboo still going.
Levitt. They set up the screen to Scadaboo. They set up the screen to Scadaboo. Got an alley. Down the sideline. Stays on his feet.
Tried to delay it as long as possible.
Levitt had to get it snapped quickly, and Scadaboo breaking a tackle. Now swerving a tackle. Now swerving a First down, Cam Scadaboo. First down, Cam
on their 46, and Cam Scadaboo. Scadaboo trying to get the
out of there.
Broken tackle. First down, Scadaboo. And finally knocked out
About what people think about him. About what people think about him. Hard. Here he is again. He's worked on his speed. He's worked on his speed and another nasty stiff arm. Takari.
In result was Skinner's first touchdown. And here's Scadaboo. He gets loose. He's got a first down and more, J.B.
He's got a first down and more.
On fourth down. On fourth down.
And the flag, guess who? Scadaboo. Yeah, nice tackles.
Behind him, second down and goal. They pitch it left side. Scadaboo makes one miss. Scadaboo tap dances the final few steps. Touchdown, Arizona State. Touchdown, Arizona State.
One.
Scadaboo with the
on the toss, it's Scadaboo. On the toss, it's Scadaboo. Square, picked up the first. Got those shoulders square, picked up the first. Still on his feet.
Scadaboo. Tough man to break down. Touchdown Arizona State. Down Arizona State. Making his first start at quarter. Making his first start. Push Scadaboo out of bounds and it costs his second touchdown. Cam Scadaboo. Cam Scadaboo. Hand it to the big man. And hand it to the big man.
Touchdown Arizona State. Touchdown Arizona State. Oh.
Yes, sir. Cam Scadaboo, one of my favorite running backs in this class. I can truly say, you know, I've been watching him for a while, and hey, man, it's paying off, man. He might not be the fastest guy that jump off the screen, but he has some things about him that I feel like, hey, he's a football player. Just give him a chance, and something might happen. I mean, something will happen. You know, when he's on the field, something bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a small commercial break real quick. You know what I'm saying? Got to pay a little bills a little bit. Pay a little bills.
Hey, I wasn't wishing on a star, I was wishing a backland. We in the club to see where the licks at. We ain't in this bitch asking bitches for lap dance. More from the scale than what I learned in math class. All of my family was trappers and crackheads. Daddy was a pimp slapping hoes with the backhand. Shot me a nigga through the Glock in the trash can. Hit a nigga up, sell a Glock for 100. I had my bitch burn my clothes with a lighter and gas can and threw her a couple of 100. I had to cut off my brother and one of my best friends. Niggas couldn't keep it 200. Honesty and loyalty, the only thing I ever wanted. They told me stay down, you gon' get what you want. But trauma and pain is not what I wanted. This shit here for real, better ask my man. Used to walk around the corner and serve my green. Got a plug out in Cali, a plug out in Tulsa, a plug in the city and a plug in Miami. Bandit, I had to take what I wanted, wasn't none of this shit here handed. Every time I turn around, I get stabbed in the back. I'm surprised that I'm still standing. Gotta get a little meaner when they take your kindness for granted, cause that's when they take advantage. Can't think with your heart.
Mellow is on, nigga.
What we doing tonight?
Stupid, look, TV. Outside now, bro.
Hey, bitch, is that me on TV?
You go put on clothes.
Hey, yo, Daniel, what's this? Tell them niggas like, here we come like. They gon' feel it like. They gon' see it like. They gon' hear it like. Tell them niggas like, here we come like. They gon' see it like. They gon' feel it like. They gon' hear it like. We gon' bring it like. Yeah. See, I've been procrastinating. If I'm gon' pop out for real, well, fuck it, let's get it, let's go. They not gon' fuck with me if I'm in Houston or Dallas. I put that shit on my big bro. I do not like when that shit get too messy. I've been to cut that bitch out with the quickness. I ain't even dropped nothing in 6 months. Why the fuck the streets still say I'm the biggest? These people fuck with me, I can go anywhere. I went from bottom to top, feel the same. I heard my pussy real good and my voice is a talent. That nigga keep saying my name. I cannot force this shit, they say it's meant for me, and only God can come take it away. They say go jump in that booth tomorrow. I'm trying to get on their ass today. Don't want no nigga that's too much. And my last one really didn't do enough. Headed back to the south, had to double up. He didn't want me to leave, but he broke as fuck. I can't keep wasting time with no pantyhose. You can text me, come here when you ready though. I done lit this bitch up for the whole sad Alice. Yeah, that's me on the radio. Bitches want me to curl, I don't curl enough. How you mention my feet, you don't wear enough. Seen that hoe that don't like me, I stir it up. Chain fake in the bitch, what you worried for? I don't fuck with your kind, I like real niggas. How he jump off that line, you ain't deal with him. He be telling his partner them to hit me up. Yeah, he want me to chill with him. But that nigga toxic. Yeah. And he in my comments and he on my page and he need to stop it. He need to stop. And my homegirl nigga be cheating on her and she need to pop it. Pop out, ho. And I can't walk in, they give me no mic. Little bitch, I'm a rocket. Yeah. Little bitch, I'm a rocket. Yeah. But that nigga toxic. Yeah. And he in my comments and he on my page and he need to stop it. He need to stop. And my homegirl nigga be cheating on her and she need to pop it. Pop out, ho. And I can't walk in, they give me no mic. Little bitch, I'm a rocket. Yeah. Little bitch, I'm a rocket. Yeah. Tell them niggas like, here we come like. They gon' feel it like. They gon' see it like. They gon' hear it like. Tell them niggas like, here we come like. They gon' see it like. They gon' feel it like. They gon' hear it like. We gon' bring it like. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We back. Back at it like a crack addict, you know what I'm saying? We are back. But let's jump into some more. We still on the offensive side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? So we on the offensive side of the ball. And like I said, Cam Skattebo was, my favorite, one of my favorites, man. Cam Skattebo. If y'all didn't see the last just highlights, Cam Skattebo, he was scatting on them, scatterbooing on them. He's 5'11", 215 pounds. I think he ran like a 4.6 in the 40, 4.6, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But one of my favorite, Cam Skattebo. But hey man, since we on the offense side of the ball, we gonna jump into the tight ends, man. You know what I'm saying? Now this tight end right here is one of my elite 11s. He should have a great career too. You know what I'm saying? I can truly say he's like a award-winning type of tight end. He's really one of them guys, man, to remind you of a Jeremy Shockey or something. I don't know if y'all remember Jeremy Shockey. I don't know if y'all remember him, but he's a tight end that fight for some yaks. Really good guy, man. Let's jump into some of his highlights so y'all can see what he really about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry that I know people see the picture, and I apologize for not coming up with the name. The name of the player. At least letting y'all know the guy's name. His name is Tyler Warren. Tight end for Penn State. Tyler Warren. He's the tight end for Penn State. So let's get into his highlights real quick. Tyler Warren.
Pribula will throw it. Caught! Touchdown! Wow, what a wrinkle, Tyler Warren. And the big Zamboni.
Based on film study that when Pribula is in at quarterback, Penn State runs the ball 80% of the time last year. So it'll be phenomenal.
Tyler Warren running the seam route. A great start to the drive for Penn State. Aller looking for Warren. Warren slips the tackle. 10 yards for Warren, who's been great in all facets of the Penn State offense today. Aller going his way again. Warren rumbles into Bowling Green territory. Maybe they do that here on 2nd and 14. No, back to old reliable Tyler Warren. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Tyler Warren running the offense. Warren's going to take it himself. Right up the gut. Warren across the 50.
This is what we needed now in an extended season and a deep playoff run.
Press him in a wide open touchdown, Tyler Warren.
So they've been running this outside zone, and they're going to flash it to Nick Singleton, and then that's going to widen all these guys, and all of a sudden you have a vacated area. Watch this. They flash that action. That gets the safety to come down and the run when it's there.
Warren, one-handed catch. Oh, he brought that thing in. What a play by Warren.
Man, I'm just so impressed by this guy. He's so well-rounded. What a catch. One-handed. He knows he's going to get hit.
Warren, a quarterback. Run of the Wildcat. Warren is going to throw it to the outside. Singleton, touchdown. Warren's doing it all this afternoon. And Warren throws a touchdown. The southpaw.
Tyler out. It's going to be Tyler Warren, who threw a touchdown last week. Go over the top. Touchdown. Warren can do it all.
66 lead, but then watch the leap by the former high school quarterback turned tight end up and over, and Penn State ready to tie the ball game. Wow, that's impressive.
Aller loads it up right into the chest of Tyler Warren. Shows you his sure-handed ability.
Aller again to throw it. Again the sideline caught. His tight end, Tyler Warren. He's dangerous down here. Watch him.
Allen, back foot throw, caught. Tyler Warren, touchdown.
He's there. Look at this package. Linemen spread out, both wide, and a throw in the middle to guess who? Another first down, banging his way is Tyler Warren. Empty backfield this time. Well, sort of full on the wings. Aller in the shotgun. Wants a throwback to Warren and got it. Blockers in front. Tyler Warren straight down the middle. First and goal, Nittany Lions. Sam Warren was in motion. Settles into the right side. A blitz coming. The throws to Warren. Broken tackle. Tyler Warren covers the ball with both hands. Gets about 20 before they take him out of bounds. Norfolk, Virginia. Third down in the yard. They're going to throw for it. They go to Warren. Who else? Tyler Warren. They can't bring him down. As a receiver again with, and it's going to be a double pass. Aller loads, fires deep. Man, there is Warren. Got it. Touchdown, Penn State. The two-quarterback system worked that time. Rabula back to Aller.
Yeah, again, he's playing center, but he is not covered. The two people to the outside is making him eligible. So once he snapped, this is like playing flag football right there. If you go to the flag football field, you'll see this play all day.
We told you number 44 would play a lot of spots. I wasn't planning on center, but he's right in the center of the end zone with a touchdown. They get the 47. They fake the pitch. Aller fires, got Warren on the run. Tyler Warren trying to collar him. They do, but
Brady would have got that call. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, right. Aller. Wide open. Warren, first and goal.
How can that be?
Because he's such a smart player that they're able to do all these things with him. Here he comes again.
It's Warren with space. Warren to the 45.
Aller lobs it. Warren, a fight, and it's caught by Tyler Warren.
Lathan Ransom, the safety. Take your shot. Why not? Nothing else is working right now. He's on third.
Third down and 6 at the 36. Here's Warren, gets outside with a block, keeps it in bounds, and tiptoes all the way to the pylon. Denzel Burke got him, but that's a
Second time on this drive. Fakes the run and leaps. Got there. Touchdown, Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren still looking for that first catch. Wants to come back to this side. There's the first grab and a Penn State first down. Career catch number 101 puts Penn State well inside.
Tyler Warren up the middle. Second touchdown for the big tight end. And it's 20-0.
Coach Franklin was talking with us about yesterday. Let's see if they get a wide out here. The throws to the outside. It's the tight end instead. And it's a first down. Warren is the motion man to set in the slot on the right. Second down and 3. Aller throws easily to a wide open Tyler Warren. Stumbled a little bit on his own. Then hesitates and gets it down around the 6-yard line. Aller, number 15 from the 15. And a back shoulder throw to Tyler Warren. Touchdown. Wow. As a receiver, Tyler Warren's going to throw it to him. Double pass coming up. Right back to Warren. Haven't seen this one before. Tyler Warren down the sideline. And got it first and goal. Tyler Warren, direct snap here. He's going to run it all the way behind a tight end block. And here he goes. Tyler Warren is going to take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Nobody touched him.
Everybody else.
Shotgun on first down. Fakes the pitch. And then fires down the sideline to Tyler Warren and a first down. Aller pressured, throws, got it to Tyler Warren at the 10-yard.
Aller now back to pass. Aller across the middle. Warren with the catch down to the 40 in the. Aller ended up with that football on the ground, trying to escape. Throws it out to Warren, who leaps over one. He's down the sideline, still in bounds.
He's unbelievable. How about Drew Aller, too? I mean, seriously, this is what makes him so special. He's like Ben Roethlisberger in the pocket. You can't just bring him down and Tyler Warren truly showing everything. The stiff arm into the hurdle, breaking tackles, rumbling, tumbling, stumbling.
They're doing it all season long.
Aller to pass. Aller to Warren. And the record has been set.
No weaknesses. Does a little bit of everything. You better try to get a hand on him at the line of scrimmage. Otherwise,
he does everything.
Aller lobs it. Tyler Warren broke a tackle. And he's all the way down to the 21-yard line.
This has happened so many times.
Right now, for Penn State on first down, Aller fires and got Tyler Warren. Warren broke a tackle. Tyler Warren to the 20 and maybe inside. On the corner. Penn State complete. Aller fitted into a tight window. Down to the 25. Warren.
Play action. Aller floats one in the back right corner of the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown.
You see that left foot, it's inbounds. It's got control of the ball. That's 6. They had the matchup that they wanted. Here another look at it.
Another blitz. Aller loads it in the back of the end zone. Jump ball for Tyler Warren.
Oh, you know he got rid of that jump ball. Come on.
He's got a pass.
That's too easy, man.
It's just so difficult playing this beast of a tight end. Just look at the extension, taking the ball up high. Ty Benfield's like, what do I have to do against this guy? Trying to play the eyes and the hands, trying to punch the pocket.
We now have 8 takeaways in their 3 games. Really 2 games plus in this playoff. Middle tight end screen. Tyler Warren lowers his head and ran over fellow All-American Xavier Watts. Right down the street here in Miami Gardens. Penn State trying to get back in an offensive flow. That's a good way to start. Tyler Warren drags Xavier Watts with him. Drew Aller's 7 out of 15 for 81 yards. They come out with a play-action pass. Looking for Warren. He runs into it. And a big play across midfield. They go to their best player. 2 defenders are trying to get there. Warren is slow to get up on his own sideline. Round draft choice, certainly, and the top tight end of the country.
And I see why. Top tight end in the country. Yeah, and I see why. No joke about that. No, make no bones about that. Man. Tyler Warren. 6'6". Man, that's 6'6", 261. That's pretty good, pretty nice size dude, man. Hey, that ain't no lightweight, man, over there, man. Real talk, man. But he's one of my elite 11 2025 draft picks. Now let's get on. We still on the offense side of the ball. Now let's move on to, you know, the receiver, McMillan. You know what I'm saying? One of the top receivers is coming out of the draft, man. You cannot pass on them. These are players you cannot pass on if they on the board. That's what I mean. All these players that I'm selecting, that I'm choosing, that I think are players that's on the board, you cannot pass up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't pass this dude up. 6'5", 212 pounds. I think he runs it like a 4.4 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, 4.4, 4.3, somewhere in that range. He's pretty fast for his height. You know what I'm saying? So, I think he run about a 4, but like I say, man, 6'5", running that man down the field. Let me show y'all some of his highlights, man. Maybe y'all can get a better understanding of what McMillan is. You know, T-Mac, that's what they call him. They call him T-Mac. You know. Let's show y'all what he do.
Without question. Fafita
Steps up in the pocket. He unloads. He's got a man wide open. T-Mac. And he just saunters into the end zone. And it's 6 plays. 98 yards, did it in 1:14.
Did we oversell these two?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't think so. Man-to-man coverage, come on. That man is 6'5", 212 pounds. If you're going to bump him.
Fafita so far, perfect, 5 for 5, over 100 yards throwing.
And again, caught, T-Mac, touchdown. Inside the red zone, 13 of them have been touchdown catches, including this one.
Again, single coverage. That's called barbecue chicken there. That ball.
Barbecue chicken.
1 for 3 on 3rd down tonight.
That's their main target, man, for
Fafita. Plenty of time. Throwing, and that's complete. Get T-Mac. T-Mac.
A house call. Again. It's his 3rd. This was from 78 yards out.
We're all tied up at 24 all. Thanks to Teteroa McMillan.
Yeah. He and Fafita know each other so well. He's got time, slow route developing, and look, there's underneath coverage, and there's a safety over the top. But he knows that's where my guy's gonna deliver it. They met at 14 to play for Fafita's father's.
Fafita looking for T-Mac across the middle. T-Mac,
give him
another 6. 66.
He is considered to be a lock to be a top 10 pick in the next NFL draft. The only other receiver who's considered in his class is Luther Burden at Missouri. And those two will jockey for who will be the top receiver taken in the next draft. But the accuracy of his quarterback, giving him a chance to make a play, to get yards after the catch, I mean, this combination is outstanding.
In Arizona, they find themselves behind for the first time. Throw it deep to T-Mac. That's how you answer, and he just did.
You'll see Noah Fafita back there, and he'll say, well, T-Mac's down there somewhere. Let's throw it up. And look at him go high point that football.
1st and 20. Look in, McMillan. Well, the issue that they had connecting last week has been solved. He has 11, Jacob Parrish to stop.
Well, the defense is different. You blitz a guy, you don't double him. He has to get the ball on one-on-one opportunities. And I'm just telling you, as good and as talented as the defensive backs on this Kansas State defense is, there's nobody for this guy. This is a pro wide receiver, and he's going to beat man-to-man coverage every time.
Cruz protecting Fafita on 1st down. Quick pop, McMillan turns the corner, loses his defender. Now he's off to the races. McMillan hopping his way inside the red zone.
You live by the pressure, you die by the pressure. They end up bringing 6. That means what? One-on-one coverage outside. T-Mac says, I'm going to leave you, Baskerville. I'm going to make you miss. Everybody to the party, get him to the ground. Cromwell saves the touchdown.
Breaking the ankles of Macho Stevenson. For the longest play of the night that have been massive downfield for these Texas Tech defensive backs. Here's McMillan on Horn, turning the corner. He's being pursued, looking to get out of bounds, and he does.
Watch him working. They love this dig route. The thing he does so well right there, young receivers, just that little stem back to the quarterback is what makes him special.
Here comes the blitz. Cats pick it up. Fafita looks for the long ball down the field, and it's caught. T-Mac at the 15.
Knowing as he runs this route, you know it's a rollout to the, and he bends this right. You see that in the safety bid on that? That's Tanner Wall, and he creates all sorts of space. How does number 4 get that open on a 3rd and long? It happens with a great route.
This drive starting at the 5 yard.
Than you would expect from a guy more than 300 pounds.
On 3rd down, Fafita backing way up into his own territory. Finds McMillan downfield. There is a flag. McMillan bails out his quarterback.
And this is why McMillan is so dangerous. And this is something that Dino Baber said to us. He said that McMillan goes from 0 to full vertical faster than any receiver than he's ever seen. There may have been a hold there defensively. And another
receiver, run and catch, something manageable for a fourth down.
They pick up the blitz. Fifita launches to the end zone. Wow. Defender fell down, and McMillan has the touchdown.
Yeah, you're right, partner. It's Lathan. It's going to be in the coverage there, the linebacker. No chance. It's Sha'Carri Henderson, the sophomore, on the right side of the formation.
Into the end zone to McMillan.
Come on.
A one-handed snag. He pulls it into the body for the touchdown.
The result of the play is a touchdown.
This is what makes him so special. Watch the concentration, the subtle push. The ball gets tipped slightly into the air. The way that he gets up, like, well, of course I caught
drive coming up for Fifita on 3rd and 5. Likely a free play right here on the outsides. He's going to chuck it downfield. Look at end zone. Got his man McMillan. That's a score. Touchdown, Arizona.
From Fifita.
Defense number 90. The neutrals off the snap.
33 yards.
And what do you do when you see that you know you got a free play? He got himself into the open field so he could wind up and just threw it downfield to McMillan, who had a step anyway on Jeremiah Wilson. That's a pretty good free play outlet.
40th career touchdown pass.
Time in the pocket. And he gets it complete to McMillan. That's enough for a first down out across the 30-yard line.
And sends a great ball to him. Stop, turn around, makes up available on the comeback, catches it. That's what makes him good. Those big hands, securing the ball. That's why he wants to go to him.
And 19. Fifita taking a shot down the field, trying to get to McMillan. He's able to find him. McMillan hauls it in at the 16-yard line. He's like, Barrett Brooks, I'm fine, man. You don't worry about me, big buddy.
He could come back and get it on the play. And that's what makes him, his body adjustments on pass play. Comes back and gets it, even though they were double teamed on the play. That's great back bracket coverage. It's just a better catch, a better throw and a better catch by the offense.
T-Mac credited with 32 on Fifita with time, throws down the field. That's a great adjustment for McMillan. Gain of 27 yards on the play. He's now 5 yards shy of the all-time receiving record.
A couple times, tried a long field goal, down 21-0, couldn't hit. Pressure from the secondary, picked up, end zone, there he is. McMillan, touchdown.
Receivers a long time says this guy just moves differently. He moves like a small receiver, right? When he's changing direction like that on a double move, he never slows down. That's what makes him so unique at 6'5", takes a little shot, does.
Yeah, man. And there you have it, T-Mac. T-Mac ready to attack, man. 6'5", all 6'5". T-Mac. Know what I'm saying? So I could truly say, man, you can't pass up a dude like this, man. This is a steal in the draft right here. If he's on the board lower than what you think, you better get him. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. But now since we off the offensive side of the ball, we gonna move on, you know what I'm saying, to the defense a little bit. We're gonna move on to the defense. And that was the first half of your 2025 Elite 11 picks. You know what I'm saying? That's the first half of it. You know what I'm saying? So we got a second half part. The defense coming up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned for that. Right now, we finna jump to a commercial break real quick. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pay some bills. Gotta pay some bills, man. You know how it go. Gotta pay some bills, man.
Santana on the beat.
whip real quick, yep. Yeah, I had to make a drop out. Hop in the whip with the blick, yep. Don't make me knock your top out. Hop in the whip out the window, who you with, yep. Fake niggas need to get loud. Hop in the whip, pulled up with the click, yep. In the booth making hot sauce. Everything the girl drop be hot sauce. Big talk, big walk. 20 dancer in this bitch, tell me who the boss. Hot sauce. Everything the girl drop be hot sauce. Big talk, big walk. 20 dancer in this bitch, tell me who the boss.
Big bag, bossed up, everything drip, housed up, hot sauce in the booth, bet I leave them in the salt dub. She getting locked out in the big whip, pushing big D, getting 8, making plays, making drop out. Can't keep it real, gotta get lost. Bitches too fake, knocked out, keep a glizzy with a stick, let it ring out the window when it pop out. Decapitator, knock the top out. I'm really him, I am not y'all. Like I gotta stay clean, white wall, big walk, big talk, big dog. Back it up, I'm a rock wall, a rude boy like a gun daughter. These niggas be capped, they ain't on nada. Pop molly, washed up in these stock pockets, I ain't worth a hot dollar. Trendsetter, straight up, no vendetta. Everybody wanna win, get cheddar. Something bad on my arm, little poinsettia. Run around the city like the mob, like a good fella with a hood belly and a nutty knot with my crook fella. Fettuccine, baby, know I'm gon' eat. I cook better, I look better.
Hop in the whip real quick, yep. Yeah, I had to make a drop out. Hop in the whip with the blick, yep. Don't make me knock your top out. Hop in the whip out the window, who you with, yep. Fake niggas need to get loud. Hop in the whip, pulled up with the click, yep. In the booth making hot sauce. Everything the girl drop be hot sauce. Big talk, big walk. 20 dancer in this bitch, tell me who the boss. Hot sauce. Everything the girl drop be hot sauce. Big talk, big walk. 20 dancer in this bitch, tell me who's the boss. Whip like I'm driving for Uber, a couple of plays out a brand new computer. Been trying to see Rex like I walked in the hood. Need a much bigger bed to see Jacob the jeweler. Give me my precious, might turn into smiggle. Like ice my neck down and make it look legal. Look out for my real ones, they wriggle like beagle. They pinpoint that full shit, can see it through peephole. Linked up with Betty, the one with the walk, but the one with the bag, cause we bout to pop. You planning on taking, keep circling the block. We Boosie and Mo, walk them down with the mop. Got no worries. I catch Chevy play, come my way, Steph Curry. Dreaming of a white Christmas, snow flurry. Broke days in the past, not forgotten, but they bird. This heat that you getting is way past due. Got them stuck like Chuck, that's what good gas do. Beat up a villain like peak ass do. Leave a hater shell shocked ass Pikachu. Yes, I be wildin', I feel like an island. So wavy around me, might go scuba diving. Up in the way when you see me, I'm smiling. You hating, critiquing my style like you Simon. You lying. Hop in the whip real quick, yep. Yeah, I had to make a drop out. Hop in the whip with the blick, yep. Don't make me knock your top out. Hop in the whip out the window, who you with, yep. Fake niggas need to get loud. Hop in the whip, pulled up with the click, yep. In the booth making hot sauce. Everything the girl drop be hot sauce. Big talk, big walk. 20 dancer in this bitch, tell me who the boss. Hot sauce. Everything the girl drop be hot sauce. Big talk, big walk. 20 dancer in this bitch, tell me who the boss.
Yeah, man.
Santana on the beat.
Billion Shotties.
Yeah, man, we back after commercial break, man. And Billion did shoot it. Yeah, man, so we on the defense side of the ball. Y'all see the banner down there at the bottom, 2025 Elite, 11 picks, you know what I'm saying? My bad, I didn't have the banner up at first. Got a lot going on, but there's no excuses are useless. But like I say, we on the defense side of the ball, so we gonna start in the trenches, man. We gonna go and get to work in the trenches, man, and we gonna top it off with your boy. Boom. Yes, sir. One of the top defensive linemen. I'm a defensive guy, so you know what I'm saying. Defense win championships a lot. Yes, sir. We ain't talking about no Mavericks defense. We talking about defense. I don't know what the Mavericks was talking about, but that's another story. Like I say, man, we in the trenches. We got to start it off in the trenches on the defense. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the battle of the game is won. You know what I'm saying? In the trenches. And when you got some big guys down there, you know, you got some big, you know, some beef down there. You know what I'm saying? In the trenches, you know, you can make some things happen. Interior defensive lineman, you know what I'm saying? And this is your boy Mason Graham. You know, he's a top pick guy. You know what I'm saying? He's not a Heisman Award winner, but he is a defensive award winner player. And I had to put him on here, man, because I don't see nobody stopping this dude. This dude is a freak of nature for sure. Now, I'm not good on Michigan D lineman right now at the moment, but he looks better than Mazi Smith. To me, that's just my opinion. On this film, he looks better than Mazi Smith. Let me show y'all what he doing real quick.
Put the money on tape. And in the drills, 3rd and 5, Millen going to be sacked again. That's the 6th one of the afternoon for Michigan, and the beat goes on and on.
Just watching. They're rushing 5. They're all meeting the quarterback in the backfield like it's a defensive team meeting.
Wow.
Just a little fake. You could find someone wide open down the field. 3rd down and 1. Looking for the first. And he won't get it. Littleton met behind the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Michael Barrett. 1st down and 10 of the 25. Here's Petras to throw it on 1st down. In trouble, and he'll take the sack. Spencer Petras goes down. And what you're going to see from Mason Graham is he stands up and he gets Nick Dijon on his heels, and then he pulls him forward. It's push-pull technique, and then he is there in the face of Spencer Petras before he can pull the trigger. For IU, Henderson. And Henderson slammed at the line of scrimmage.
Rutgers won the first meeting back in 2014. They've lost the last 7. But they're hanging tough here, although Aaron Young is dropped in the backfield. Mason Graham coming up for the tackle for a loss.
You can get snake bit. Yeah. They don't want that to happen.
Smothered and sacked by Mason Graham.
Able to line to snap the ball quickly. Chase Brown did not appear to get there. He is short, comfortably so. It's Mason Graham, a true freshman. Moved to Florida, taken in by families there when they were 16 years old. Remarkable young man. Stopped again. Brown by Mason Graham.
They only rushed for 64 yards in last year's game. 2nd and 9 at the 14. Williams crunching forward. No gain on the play. Mason Graham plugging up the hole.
4 wideouts for Brumfield. Michigan's going to come with an extra rusher, and down goes Brumfield again, and it's the same guy.
Yep, one of those defensive ends. This time it's a stunt coming from the left side, inside, and almost 2 guys making the play. Oh, Michigan missed the line. They got a linebacker on a wide receiver.
Brumfield is going to run again.
Doesn't matter.
Short of the 1st down by Mason Graham.
Dropped one earlier this half, but has a couple receptions now, and a pick up the 27 on that one and into Michigan territory.
Here comes the ball out. Picked up on 1 hop, though. And it's going to be a loss on the play, but a pretty good bounce.
This Michigan defense has been, especially last year, just 12 fumbles against them last year. 4 of them recovered.
And everybody staying fresh for the 4th quarter and through the season. They're going to run it on 1st down, and Michigan's defense, that fresh leg mentality and the buy-in shows itself right off the bat. That one's going to lose 4.
The guy who they are happy to have back. He's been out for a couple weeks, and his absence has enabled Kenneth Grant to really step up, but Mason Graham stepped.
That buy-in is apparent. Play action again. Kaliakmanis, and he's just going to eat it. Mason Graham, who they've been thoroughly impressed with the continued progress of the sophomore, shows him why, wraps him up. 3rd and 14. Kaliakmanis feeling the pressure. He is drilled in the backfield by Mason Graham.
Watch Mason Graham use his hands to just fight through the block and throws off the center and gets to the quarterback. It's just outstanding technique.
1st down and 10 at the 25 for IU. And they'll run it. Not a lot of room for their quarterback, Brendan Sorsby. So on 4th and 3, Indiana going for it. Sorsby in trouble, lost the ball, picked up. Michigan has it. How about the big fella, Mason Graham?
fumble, advances the football.
Against Rutgers last week, but not so much today.
Hauser's going to keep, and he goes backwards, loses for Mason Graham right there.
Aller looking, pulls it down, wants to run. Aller still on the move and finally tripped up from behind by Mason Graham. Tagovailoa looking at sack. Graham finally gets to him.
Again on this loop. Watch, he's going to go upfield, but then go back around. And the key is 55 Mason Graham. Watch how hard he rushes to take two, and he frees up McGregor.
Iowa 5-1 in one-score games this year. They won another one yesterday. 1st and 10 at the 25. McCord in trouble, and McCord goes down. Kyle McCord sacked by Mason Graham.
Knocking on the door of this red zone with an impressive kicker in Lynch. Nowhere to go for Sherrod. Stonewalled at the line, and it's 3rd and long. 10 carries for 32 yards despite the ankle injury. The late handoff, it is Sherrod. And he just disappears into that pile right back to the line of scrimmage.
He said he's unorthodox, and that's a good thing. Here's Ewers. Steps up in the pocket, wants to run, and goes down behind the line of scrimmage. This time, Mason Graham.
Kind of had those guys confused at times and out of place. Cross gets the carry. They go up the middle and maybe one.
Marks didn't get there. Stoned at the line of scrimmage.
Joyner in the backfield with Miller Moss. They fake it to him. Moss sets up and goes down. Mason Graham.
Side, force it to the tackles inside, and Graham and Guy this time clean it up, and then he comes back and makes the tackle himself.
Never gave up.
Nope.
Enthusiasm and charisma. 3rd down and 11 from the 41. Rosemer in trouble and goes down. Mace in the place. Mason Graham.
You can't single block this guy. He's just going to beat you right to the inside. There's 55, and they single block him with a guard, and he's too quick and nimble. The former wrestler, he's just so good and agile. He just beats him to the inside and then closes on the quarterback, nowhere to go. Mason Graham having another year for Wink Martindale that could wind up as an All-American.
From the 48, Rosemer pocket collapses. Guess who? Double nickel. Mason Graham. Another sack. Yes, he's got onions.
Look at him just push the pocket right back into the lap of Rosemer. I mean, he just 2-point stance. It's like he's a sprinter starting. He's doing nothing but rushing the quarterback right there. We've seen the speed and agility getting around the guard, and right there, rocks him.
Johnston the snap. McAllister the hold, and this one's blocked. Michigan got a hand on it, and that's how this first half is going to come to a close.
Let's see if that's who gets the big hand. He's right next to Mason Graham. Gets airborne. It might have been Mason Graham who got it right next to him.
It was. Big 5-5 with the big play as we go down to Rodgers on 2nd down. Feeling the pressure, he gets dumped. Mason Graham, TJ Guy, Josiah Stewart.
Well, the main pressure comes right here. That's what makes it difficult for a quarterback, because he can't step up because of the pressure from Graham, and then the 2 edge guys get there to finish him off. But the problem is created by Mason Graham on the inside.
1st and 10, Michigan State. Following the punt, swallowed up in the backfield, a loss of 3. Mike Pereira is out in Los Angeles. Long day for you, Mike, but should be.
And so, with 6:40 remaining in the Ducks on offense, that's going to become a factor. There's a nice play by Mason Graham.
Yeah, who else? Tackle, but nobody's having a better year than this guy right here in college football. He's got those wrestling strength.
Right.
You know, he just kind of just leverages you, takes on the blocker, and is able to throw you.
Howard, delayed handoff. Henderson, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Wow. Mason Graham.
Yeah, man. Mason Graham. You know, top player. You know what I'm saying? Top draft pick. You know what I'm saying? 6'3", 320 pounds, man. So let's see, man, if his game can translate to the NFL. I really hope so, because he's part of my Elite 11. So I'm gonna need you to do your thing, Mr. Graham. I'm gonna need you to, you know, be that man. Not for me, but for your family and your name. Generational talent. But let's move on, man. Let's microphone check 2 1 2. Dang, can y'all hear me? I hope y'all heard me, man. Like I said, that was Mr. Graham. If y'all didn't hear, I'm gonna repeat it again. Mason Graham, 6'3", 320 pounds. Like I say, man, make a name for yourself, brother. Make a name for yourself. But let's move on, man. Like I say, let's move on to the defensive end side of the game. Boom. Now this guy right here, man. You know, I really like this guy, man. His character, man, I don't know what it is about him, but he's always where the ball is, man. He's always where the ball is. For some reason, he just has a knack for the football, man. Just something about him, bro. I can't, it's hard for me to explain, but he has a knack for the game. You see, he won the championship. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a no-brainer where he can possibly win an NFL championship also. Now I know I'm talking too far, but he get on the right team. He's already a bred champion. You know what I mean? He's already a bred champion. Jack. You know, old Jack, Mr. Jack. Not Jackson, but Jack. You know what I'm saying? He's already a bred champion, man. So let's jump into some of his highlights real quick, man, so y'all can see what's going on.
Only Akron's second trip to the red zone. They scored on the previous trip. Not scoring here. There's Jack Sawyer.
It's a really athletic play by Jack Sawyer. We talked earlier about the athleticism with DJ Irons.
Spun around, ball is out.
Maryland able to get on top of it. 44 at halftime. This will be the final play here. Jack Sawyer with the tackle.
And you got to give Ryan Day and that coaching staff a lot of credit. They evaluated a lot of things, made some changes, and they've been playing much better.
First down at the 25. Martinez bouncing around, dancing around, and he will be sacked. John Baptiste getting home.
Check out all the eyes in the backfield. This is the change I'm just talking about. How do you improve?
Has done more running tonight than Jack Cohn did all year.
Yeah.
On the end around, Tyree, they're all over him, battles to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 18.
Kenny Boone in the backfield. Here comes the rush off the edge, and it collapsed on him. Ohio State had him bracketed at that time, nowhere for him to go.
Those guys were all collaborating and coming to the football again, but look what they're doing. It's with 3 down linemen. If you're able to affect that kind of pressure, and look at the security there.
Well, this is Stroud's 15th career start, and this is the 7th time he's
nice
thrown at least. Yeah. What an impressive first half for him. As you see, Micah Kelly stopped in his tracks.
And I think you're seeing that tonight.
Mertz steps up, and he will get dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trips at the top of your screen, 3rd and 18. Dexter Dexter Williams looking. Dexter Williams sacked again. Woo! Jack Sawyer laying the wood. Here's Williams. Under pressure. Thrown down and sacked. Jack Sawyer.
Sawyer up here, watch, he's going to go up the field, and then he's going to loop back inside of the defensive tackle. The O-line can't protect Williams, and Sawyer is there for another sack. We saw a sack right at the end of the first half. It's been interesting. He came in as one of the most highly touted recruits in the country. 5 overall, number 5.
Under by Loa. Just trying to keep it alive, and then he is taken down, and it is Jack Sawyer who takes him down. Sawyer had 1.5 sacks a week ago, and they move him around a lot. He's an active defensive end.
Taulia Tagovailoa's hands quickly.
Penalty flag comes in.
Purdue picked up the blitz from Steele Chambers, but still the pressure got there, and Card had to throw it away on first down. Now he's taking a sack. It's Jack Sawyer who rips him down to the 25.
JT on the other side, and you got Jack Sawyer, who's a guy that we're able to talk to this week, says he just loves playing with JT Tuimoloau, and it's just...
Burks goes in motion to the top of the screen. Card under pressure, going down. JTT and Jack converge at the quarterback. It's a loss of 10. And on third down, the 2 Ohio State defensive ends. The stalwarts there.
He just has to take care of the ball and make quick decisions.
Right back to Allen. This is who they want to feature. This is where they want to win. And that fly ball does come out, and Ohio State jumps on it. Davis and Igbinosun right there to scoop up the loose change.
But sometimes when you're doing this, you have to really pay attention to taking care of the ball, because Ohio State's going to try to rip it out. And they're able to rip it out, and Igbinosun gets the ball right back for the Buckeyes.
Major shift back and forth.
Looks like Steele Chambers might have been the guy that punched the football out, the inside linebacker.
Allen barrels, didn't get it. Stop short.
Yeah, Jack Sawyer, number 33, made a great play.
Who was injured during the Purdue game, missed Penn State, played last week. And the Nungai bounces, trying to get to the edge. Nothing is there. Jack Sawyer makes the tackle.
Newman tries the middle, but then he finds the waiting arms of Jack Sawyer. Chance for the Wildcats to grab a 7th win. They'll take on Illinois in Champaign next week. We'll be there for that. Pressure coming. Kelly Mannix will throw, and it's caught by Newman. He is flattened by Jack Sawyer.
Unaccounted for number 7, Jordan Hancock. And you see that, that's Jack Sawyer, the defensive end. Because of the pressure, he dropped out. He was ready, waiting on that pass. Of course, now the strategy may have to change. You may need to load the box to stop the run.
Kelly Mannix steps up from behind, pulls out on the ground, picked up by JTT off the strip sack. JT Tuimoloau picked it up and nearly took it back all the way.
And JTT, he's coming over to the sideline because, look, number 7, Jordan Hancock saying, pitch it to me. He thought he was going to get it. JTT saying, Hancock, can you block for me, brother? We're trying to get into the end zone.
Instead, he ran his teammate over. Watch number 7. Hancock wants the ball. He said, nope, I got it. I got it. Now move.
Oh.
Donovan Edwards back in the game. And Edwards. He'll go nowhere. Wilson in motion. McCarthy steps up and goes down. Great pressure by this Ohio State defense. Michael Hall Jr. gets home. Jack Sawyer as well.
How about this rush from Michael Hall? He's initially double teamed, and he just swats Zach Zinter away and gets home for that sack.
2nd and 10. There he goes. Jack Sawyer.
Just was not able to get that sack last week.
They're second of the half.
Been close a few times tonight. He doesn't want the pressure, and I'll tell you what, Jack Sawyer is so talented.
Carter's the back. Quarterback keeper. I don't think he got it. 3rd and 3. Quarterback keeper. Childs breaking tackles. He's fighting. Ball's out. Ball's out. Ohio State's got it. Again. Punched out by Ransom. Buckeye football.
Escamera not going to have time. Down he goes.
Well, if it's not there, get out of the half now. They'll run the clock down and not have to punt the ball. They'll get out of the half without giving it back to Ohio State.
Tuimoloau is the guy that put the pressure on, and Sawyer's the guy that finished it off. That's Jack's 2nd sack of the year for number 33. He's going to have to wait a couple years. And now the ball is out. Mistake made. Cody Simon with the fumble recovery.
Behind him. Sawyer down here. Watch him come up and retreat and make the hit for the fumble. When you're coming up in the pocket, you lose sight of those people behind you, and that's the guy that makes the play.
Jack Sawyer, he's a load coming off that edge. And the fumble recovery's at the 19-yard line. In the red zone, and another golden opportunity for the Buckeyes offense now.
2nd down and goal at the 6. Dowdell, the single setback. Can they get it in? Dowdell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a half yard, a yard. 4th down and 3 at the 36. 1:49 to go in the 2nd. Here comes a blitz. Card backpedaling. Card, and he's swarmed under again. Jack Sawyer.
Last week, I felt like Drew Aller was the best offense for Penn State because he would scramble up the middle of the field. That takes it away, though. First team over the last couple of years, but that's starting to change this year with Will Howard and more specifically Chip Kelly as the play caller.
1st down to the 25 for Purdue. And a fumble on the play. Ohio State is there. They pick it up and run it in for a touchdown. Jack Sawyer.
It's JT Tuimoloau, and he contacts Reggie Love, who just doesn't secure the football. Watch that big right arm right on the football for JT Tuimoloau. Now it's rolling around, and his defensive end mate right there, Johnny on the spot. It's Jack Sawyer with the scoop and the score, and the Buckeyes 37, about to be 38 in a rout.
Allows the pass again, flushed out. He's going to use his legs. Slipped one. Ball is out. Ohio State recovers, and they're going the other way. Davison Igbinosun picked it up.
A critical mistake, fumbling it there and forcing the fumble by Jack Sawyer.
In this 2nd quarter. Hand it off. Porter's got it. And they're trying to rip the ball out smartly.
Rourke pulls it out, sacked again. Matchups. If you took a look at their history, whether it was playing Georgia a few years ago, all these games against Michigan the last few years, Oregon earlier this year, their pass rush was nowhere to be found. Not many sacks in any of those games, most of them losses.
Rourke in trouble, and again he goes down. This time it's Captain Jack Sawyer.
Longer is it just the straight 4-man rush that we got against Oregon and in previous top 5 matchups in the past. Now they're running these stunts, bringing blitzing. Sawyer looping around from his defensive end spot right up the gut of the offense into the lap of Curtis Rourke, and there is the Ohio kid, Jack Sawyer, who has been great today.
From Pickerington. 1st down and goal at the 3. Power formation. Warren looking, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Unbelievable.
Welcome back. The Ohio kid makes the play of his life. They're trying to hit Hogan Hansen on this throwback, and watch Jack Sawyer dip out from his in spot. He can't get to the quarterback. He falls back.
Yeah, he lost his voice on that one, man. Play that again, man. What happened? What happened on your voice, bro?
Ohio kid Jack Sawyer, who has been great today from Pickerington. First down and goal at the 3. Power formation. Warren looking. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Welcome back. The Ohio kid makes the play of his life. They're trying to hit Hogan Hansen on this throwback, and watch Jack Sawyer dip out from his in spot. He can't get to the quarterback. He falls back.
Hey, man. Captain Jack, man. Jack Sawyer, man. Hey, man. Hey, he's a football player, I tell you that. Can't pass him up, man. One of my part of Elite 11, man. 2025. Know what I'm saying? Can't pass up on Jack, man. Can't pass up on old Jack now. Jack is, you know. Jack is on the board. You got to get him, man. Let's move on to a commercial break real quick. You know what I'm saying? We got to pay some bills again. You know how it is. Pay a little bills, you know what I'm saying? Pay some bills.
Never have another. Disco dust on my patent leather. The calm before the storm approaches. I'm enjoying this antebellum. I remember the last ride. I remember the way we rode. Do you remember the past times? Do you remember the way to go? We get lost in this continuum. All this shit we've been levitating. The stairway to heaven's lit tonight. But fuck it, we'll take the elevators. So get ready, cause we going again. I'll get ready, cause we rolling again. Get ready, cause we going again. Get ready, cause we rolling again. Get ready, cause we're going to.
What you want?
Let me see.
1 second. So you order the same thing every time. 4-piece tenders, fries with toast,
and a large Coke. Since you know everything, how come you don't know what type of woman I want?
What makes you think I don't know what type of woman you want?
Because you don't act like you know what type of woman I want.
I do.
Do you?
I do.
How much you tell me? And this time I don't mean 4-piece tender fries and a toast and a large Coke.
So what?
Spaceship don't need GPS. Are we in love? Is it the shit we on? That's the only thing that we keep in question. This ethereal pastime. Euphoria's getting naked for us. Celestial like the last ride. The Imperium's waiting for us. Perpetuating this bliss together. We see it all when we sit together. Heaven just got electrified. pack a bag and get your shit together. And get ready, cause we going again. I'll get ready, cause we rolling again. Get ready, cause we going again. I am get ready, cause we rolling again. Get ready, cause we're going to.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we back like a crack addict, you know, back at it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of promotion going on, you know what I'm saying? Promotion going strong. Yeah, but since we was on you know, Jack, you know what I'm saying? Now Jack, he like 6'4", 260 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Always where the, you know, football is, man. Jack be nimble. Jack is quick. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on, man. Let's move on to the linebacker position. Boom. This is one of the greatest stories right here. This kid was a walk-on, man. And I say he's part of my Elite 11 because, man, he is devastating on what I see on film. And I know for sure if he worked hard just to walk on this team, man, when it comes to him getting drafted, bro, this is a great story, man. This is the Captain America's, the whatever hero stories that's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is what you can learn from, man. He's not, you know, he's 6'2", 225 pounds. He's not a big kid. You know what I'm saying? He's not a big kid. Carson Schweizer. I think it's Schweizer. You know what I'm saying? Swagger. He got swagger. Carson Swagger. But let's check out some of his highlights, man, real quick, so y'all can see what this walk-on done, what he did and what he have done. And this is part of my 25 class of 2025 Elite 11 draft.
You said a star. This is an emerging star, a former walk-on. To your point, absolutely thriving. I mean, he's just been all over the field. They want to try to create lanes where he can do what he just did on that first snap, which is run through and make plays in the backfield.
Brosmer hit as he pulls the ball up to throw. How he held on to the football is a miracle because Schlesinger was right in his chest.
They run a unique motion right there that they haven't done all season long.
Flirted with the trainers a little bit. Brendan Sullivan, see how they deploy him and his toughness on this drive.
He moves the pocket and throws an interception. Sullivan gives it away. Carson Schlesinger in coverage, and he stays on his feet. And now the return ends with a flag out behind the return at the 35. A lot to sort out. UCLA takes the ball away with Schlesinger. Now we'll check on this marker.
In the game. A lot of movement up front as Nebraska snaps it. Raiola goes down. Carson Schlesinger, the former walk-on for UCLA, turned one of the best tacklers in the Big Ten with a clutch sack. It's amazing. He was just a special teams guy. Now he comes on pressure. And he gets the key.
hand the trophy.
I mean, hand it to him, man. I mean, look at the effort from this play. I think he listened to Ikaika Malloy. He said, hey, I need you to get the guys going. He said, I'll just get them going, no problem. He is shot out of a missile. Boom, he times it up great, and then the effort is incredible.
Iowa hardly ever goes for it on 4th down. They have 7 yards to get on 3rd down. Sullivan dancing and throwing. Intercepted. Schlesinger again. He had no picks in his career coming into the night. He has 2 of Sullivan in this game.
Clay Lawrence has been under his punting average so far today, and that gets blocked by Schlesinger. And it is going to come to the Bruins at about the 45. Look at this guy.
He does everything. They call him Captain America for good reason. All over the field and all over special teams. In fact,
pressure up the gut. Brosmer is sacked. Carson Schlesinger brings him down.
Nowhere to go. Pressure right up the middle. Brosmer's trying to get rid of it to his wide out. Nothing doing, and Ikaika Malloy has been dialing it up on 3rd downs in this 2nd quarter.
Jerry Neuheisel, now the tight ends coach, was on that team, a teammate of Nick Pasquale. There's Raiola. That ball was deflected by Carson Schlesinger and incomplete.
Schlesinger giving them the left.
Much easier to put them in positions to succeed.
He's covering Magdalena, top receiver right now, and Schlesinger is able to knock that away.
He's just so impressive when you watch him play the position. He's so detailed at linebacker. Watch how he moves. He moves with great purpose.
Darius Taylor, who was one of the stars last week when he went for over 200 yards on the ground and in the air, gets ripped down immediately by Carson Schlesinger, who has set a career high for tackles in each of the last 3 games. Toya got a good jump up the middle, pushing Keene back. Keene gets it to Delana, and Schlesinger won't let it go.
I mean, such a great call from Ikaika Malloy. You want to drop into zone coverage. Toia got a good jump. Oluwafemi Oladejo is spying the quarterback.
Brosmer, Taylor, and he stopped. Loses a yard. Carson Schlesinger was there. Kaliakmanis tried to break the pocket, and then Schlesinger brings him down. Schlesinger only had 2 tackles in the first half. He has 5 in the second half.
A nice job in the first half, just for Rutgers offensively. They take a listen to this one. He's tracking him the whole time. Rotates with the ball for a 1st down.
26-yard pickup. Raiola gets it to Fidone, and Schlesinger rides it down.
In college football, and of course, around this Minnesota program.
Brosmer sets up the screen to Marcus Major. And that's a short game. It's 3rd down and about 8. Schlesinger all over it.
He was all Big Ten honorable mention as a freshman. 2nd and 2. He won't get it. Good pressure up the middle. Schlesinger.
A drive extended after a penalty by UCLA. Dowdell runs right into Carson Schlesinger, who holds on for the tackle. Tough tackle.
He's looking at the offensive skill players for him, and he needs to get the ball out fast.
Carson Schlesinger comes up the middle on pressure, and of course he makes the tackle. Earlier this week on Monday, named one of the 5 finalists for the Butkus Award.
He's such a dominant player. He's so explosive. Instead of a four-point game.
Manungai. And he gets cut down. Schlesinger all around it. and finished the season with nothing but losses. Here they are 5-3 for the third week in a row, trying to get to bowl eligibility. Emmett Johnson brought down by Carson Schlesinger.
They've got good players. They were in a tight game with LSU, and we're seeing that right now.
First down is into the 30. Allen trying to get outside, and he will not. Great pursuit. This time, it's Schlesinger.
Magdalena in motion. He'll take it, and he's able to get around the edge, but not much there. Carson Schlesinger and Kane Medrano, that linebacking duo.
Allen with the handoff. Patron. Nothing. Well defended by this UCLA team. Schlesinger with the tackle.
Schlesinger. Yes, sir. Teaching them a lesson, sir. Let them know, man, you are the guy. Let them know. And he's a walk-on, man. Like I say, man, he's 6'2", 225. He's not a big size guy, you know. He just play good football. I guarantee he's gonna start on special teams. The way he play. So he's gonna get in the game, believe me. He gonna. This is one of my elite 11s, man. He's guaranteed. I ain't gonna say just guaranteed, but to me, he looks guaranteed to be an NFL star. You know what I'm saying? An NFL career player, no matter what you do. Now, since we still on the defensive side of the ball, you know, let's jump into the DBs real quick. You know what I'm saying? We in the defense side of the ball. We on the defensive back side of things. You know what I'm saying? Boom. This dude right here. You know what I'm saying? Fastest dude in the combine. You know. Yeah, he ran like a 4.3. You know what I'm saying? He's the fastest. I ain't gonna say the fastest dude in the combine. Let me rephrase that. He's the fastest defensive back in the combine. I think he ran like a 4.3, 4.34 or something like that. I think he ran like a 4.3, 4.34, man. And his stock literally jumped up. You know. I like to see guys' stock jump up. You know, that combine, you know, pay some dividends for him. I can truly say that. That's why I say we getting to the part where the combine is a great thing, especially when it comes to the skill players. You know what I'm saying? So by him playing cornerback, you know, his speed and all that, you know, plays a great asset when it comes to DB, man. He's 6'1", 186. Maxwell Hairston. Let's check out his highlights real quick. Let's check out some of his highlights, man.
Nick Polis, your quarterback, got the start today. That one is picked off. That'll be a touchdown, Kentucky. Maxwell Hairston, his first interception of the year. Warner's just said, great. I mean, look at the communication on the back end of, hey, you got the inside route, I got the inside route, passed it off.
Out in the coming years. 2nd and 5. Ewers, he's going to the end zone, and it is denied by Maxwell Hairston, who's back to action.
A couple of nice runs, and then he had the ball ripped out of his hands on that opening drive and just never had to sink offensively again. Boy, almost had a interception, though. Maxwell Hairston.
We'll get to the line quickly. Play fake by Sellers. He didn't see the rusher coming. The ball got loose, and it got picked up by Michael Smith. The dude who was in the right place.
4-man rush. Shuck to the end zone. Batted away, incomplete. Maxwell Hairston, 12.
So you can step up on this third down.
Step on this 4-2-8.
Shuck over the middle, and it is incomplete. Maxwell Hairston
still out there as the quarterback of Texas, as Jared Gibson fumbles the ball. But a Texas offensive lineman, DJ Campbell, was there to fall on it. And go with the misdirection. It's Jaden Blue, as he is met at the 18-yard line.
For the 6th time.
Hey, this happened, man. You got truck boy. Control.
Juju McDowell caught it on the run. Made the first man miss, but not the
Hey, that was good effort, man. That was some good effort. Yes, old Maxwell, man. He ran a 4.28, man. One of the top fastest DBs in the combine. So it paid some great dividends for him, you know. And he's part of my, you know, part of my elite 11. You know what I'm saying? Maxwell Harrison. Am I saying his last name right, man? Boy. Yes, Harrison. Maxwell Harrison, 6'1", 186, ran a 4.28 in the 40. He's one of my top DBs in the draft. I'm really feeling good about his career as long as he stay healthy, man. Hey, you might be looking at the next best DB. You know what I'm saying? And coming out of this class of 2025 Elite 11 picks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey. Now we getting to the point of the DBs still in the defensive back area. My safety, you know what I'm saying? And this guy right here actually ran a great combine for his size, man. Now, that combine really boosted him up, man. He had a good jump. You know, he ran a 4.38 in the combine. Yeah, he ran a 4.38. 4.38, man, in the combine. It's he's a freak of nature, man. I don't know, man. The Gamecocks, man, they always, I don't know what it is, but they find these big DBs and they just be some freak of natures, man. His name is Nick Emmanuel. I think it's Emmanuel. If I'm saying it right, please correct me. I'm gonna have to, you know, get my names right. But Nick, 6'3", 227 pounds. Now he's actually 2 pounds bigger than a linebacker, Carson, the guy I just showed y'all from UCLA. You know what I'm saying? The walk-on. He's 2 pounds bigger, and he playing safety. But he run a 4.38. You know what I'm saying? He running a 4.3 playing safety, 6'3". Man, this is just, you know, combine at its best, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to tell you, but this dude right here, man, is a freak of nature. Ain't too many people doing that. Let's jump into some of the highlights so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Wilson over the middle, and that one is incomplete. All 4 of our officials in coverage for the Gamecocks.
Nicky Manwari, the force they call him on this defense, an opportunity to.
Second down and 3, quick snap coming near side, looking for Page, and he is hit immediately by Nicky Manwari.
Fourth quarter. A lot of the folks have left Kroger Field. Brock Vandegrift, terrible pass in the coverage. Nick Emmanwari bringing it back. Nick Emmanwari scores a touchdown.
Obviously not.
Nick Eman-Wari.
But in a moment they will be. But he's watching the whole way, and he just watched Vandagriff. As he drifts back, he drifts right underneath the intended receiver, makes the interception. Vandagriff trying to get something going, doesn't see the underneath coverage, throws it right to Eman-Wari, who takes it to the house for the pick six. Just a tremendous second half performance.
Nussmeier to the end zone, threw a pick, threw it right into the hands of Eman-Wari. The Gamecocks taking it the other way. There is a flag on the field. And you see on the Fricks here, but you can see the signal. It will be a Gamecock takeaway and a very tough decision by Nussmeier.
And Garth will throw over the middle, and it's almost intercepted by Eman-Wari, who already has 2 picks this year.
Eman-Wari, one of the best safeties in the SEC. Eyes on the quarterback.
Next year. And they want him to throw on first down. Pressured. And finds the other guy. It's intercepted by Nick Eman-Wari.
With these 2 defensive ends, and one thing that I just absolutely hate is having a tight end one-on-one in pass protection. Obviously, Jacob Sexton could have helped just a little bit. Bauer Sharp gives up the pressure. Michael Hawkins tries to move left and work.
Third down. Hit from behind. It is intercepted. Free ball for Eman-Wari. He's got his second pick of the game.
Damn, Mike threw the 2 picks to this dude.
It's another South Carolina defensive score. A 66-yard pick six brings out the Bluebirds in Norman.
Same story, Dylan Stewart just off the left side. We mentioned the flexibility, the usage of hands, gets the pressure on Michael Hawkins Jr., forces the air and throw. Nick Eman-Wari has played.
On 3rd and 7, quick release to the perimeter. Reagans has nowhere to go. Nick Eman-Wari stuffs them.
To start the beginning of the year, he got hurt. Reed came in and played very well, leading him to 3 wins. Moss shot down by Nick Eman-Wari, one of the best safeties in the country.
Inside pitch to Stowers. He's over the 40 to the 43, a couple of yards shy. Nick Eman-Wari.
Yeah, man, he's a freak of nature. Running 4.38, 6'3", 227. And yeah, man, from offense to defense, those are my 2025 elite 11 picks. Jackson Dart, my quarterback. Kevin Banks, my guard, my left tackle, however you want to put him. Then my running back, Hampton, you know what I'm saying? Bringing havoc. Then you got my boy Scatterboo, you know what I'm saying? Scatterboo, you know. Tight end, Tyler Warren. Receiver T-Mac. And on the D-line, you got your boy Ham. Going ham, Graham. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Jack. Can't forget about Jack, man. And then you got Captain America Carson. And then you got your boy, the fastest DB. You know what I'm saying? Fastest DB in the draft. Run a 4.28. That's just, man, that is blazing speed right there, man. That's really something to look forward to, man. You know what I'm saying? A guy that fast. You know. Hey, I mean, hey, I'm really happy that somebody ran a fast time in fast time. You know, especially a defensive back. We need somebody. We need some speed out there, speed that can cover. You know what I'm saying? Need somebody to keep talking about. Somebody that's not talking about, you know, the Heisman winner. You know, even though I'm not taking nothing away from him, you know, Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have somebody else to talk about too. And Maxwell is one of them. And then you got the freak of nature, man. Nick. You know what I'm saying? Got the freak of nature, the safety freak of nature, man. I just showed y'all my top 25. I don't know why I keep saying top 25. 2025 elite 11 picks. Excuse me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, freak of nature, man. But let's jump into a small commercial break real quick, man. We gonna get onto the other side of the show.
Sometimes to understand who a nigga is, you gotta understand where a nigga come from, what he been through. Look. They said a nigga wouldn't be shit. Now my whole family depend on me. It's a hell of a load to carry. Heavy cross the belt. 550 outside, let me take you there. I always knew that I was different, but I still wanted to fit in. Swamp niggas was the shit. Couldn't wait for me to get in. Who would've knew that'd be the end of Dusty? Start hanging out with Duke, picking up on Hustle. Now I wasn't in the game yet, but we were flirting. Mama back and forth to the doctor, say she hurting, shit, what's going on? I wasn't ready for the news she gave me. Breast cancer back to back, but God's fan T-lady. But by this time I'm in the street full speed, really fighting depression, mind clouded, full of weed, shit I need to vent. So Bo and Dame introduced me to this rap shit, but when that fuck nigga came home, I moved back. Damn, gotta do it on my own, nigga. Hey boy, I put you in my song, nigga. Yeah, but now I'm barely getting by. Baby mama got me stressed. Move across the state line, say everything big in Texas. Gotta plug a new leg, it's time to fall. But every time I blow by, I get jammed by the laws. They say I did what? I don't know nothing about what you talking about. I guess it's time I take another rock. I bossed up and tried to help Rick and Peas, and they switched up, I couldn't believe it. That's my fault for trying to come back and help niggas like I'm Jesus. Said I broke bread like Jesus, nigga. But even though y'all did me wrong, it's all good, nigga. I shook back and stepped back for a minute, strategized. Rod came home, say he need his dog beside him. Shit, you got that. Off the porch was the beginning. I love this rap shit, but I'm tired of it, really. Been prophet in my ear saying, so don't fight the feeling. Big Word told me what you waiting on, I see it in you. Fuck it, call E from Boss Talk. Then I went to Famous Animal. C-Dog hit my line, told me, nigga, you an animal. Hey, come follow me, I'll make you rich, nigga. I said I'm already rich, nigga. But let's do it. Hit the studio with keys, press on. Soon as he hit record, they fell in love the first song. I'm the truth, nigga. My life story is the proof, nigga. Now everybody turn they back begging. My life story is the proof, nigga. Now every bitch that turn they back tell me. My life story is the proof, nigga. Now every nigga that turn they back tell me. My life story is the proof, nigga. I made a promise to myself forever, to never. Yeah. Life story shit, you know what I'm talking about? Hey G, I see you, nigga. I appreciate it, baby. Hey Pook, I appreciate it, nigga. Yeah. Hey KP, I appreciate it, nigga. Knock, I appreciate it, nigga. Niggas never turned their back on me, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Big homie, nigga. Same jersey, same team type shit.
Yeah, man, we back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie show, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. We back, man. Still talking about that 2025 Elite 11 picks, man. Yeah, they were my picks, so y'all can go cash that in, you know, because they going to cash it in when they get drafted. So hopefully these guys have the greatest career you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm right on these picks. You know what I'm saying? But I wonder what the Cowboys gonna do.
Not getting Ashton Jeanty. Go ahead and let that dream die. Why does Mel Kiper keep mocking us Amari and Hampton? Maybe if we move back, I can see us taking Amari and Hampton. We need to get T-Mac. He's the best receiver available. I'm Team Matthew Golden. I'm Team Matthew Golden if we move back. See, you took that picture of Jerry Jones. It could be a misdirection. I'm just happy Micah showed up to OTA. We're not trading Micah. Stop. Hear me out. We trade back and we get Luther Burden III. Watch us take Shadur Sanders. Can you imagine? If the Giants draft a quarterback, I will laugh so hard. I just need the Eagles to have a bad draft for once. Watch us move down. No, we need to trade up for Jalen Walker. Always take the BPA. I need a Will McClay masterclass this year. We can't miss this draft. I swear if we take a tight end early, I'm gonna riot. Tyler Warren is a different story though. He's built different. He could be our running back too. We stay put, we draft Michael Williams. Why would we draft a running back early if this class is deep at running back? I still think we can trade up and get Travis Hunter. We do need a cornerback. I don't care if Will Johnson will run the 40. What if T-Mac and Jeanty are available at 12? I don't know about Shamar Stewart. Like the production's just not there. I like Trayvon Henderson in the second. Did he take an official visit? Easier to get a wide receiver 2 on the first round than the second round. Why would we drop Cam Scatterbo when we have Hunter Lipke? People are going to be mad, but watch us go O-line in the first. We got to replace Zach Martin somehow. Are we ever going to pay Micah? Do we know when DeMarvin Overshown's going to be ready to go? We need Agent Zero. CeeDee Lamb needs a legit wide receiver too. He hasn't had one since Amari Cooper. Joe Milton is not competing with Dak for the starting role. This is why no one takes you serious. As long as we don't draft the Taco Charlton when a TJ Watt's on the board, we'll be fine. Need the draft to get here already. Like, life without football is no life at all. This sucks. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, man, Cowboys need to get it right. Boy, this year draft can make a big difference. Can make a big splash. This draft. You know what I'm saying? So keep your fingers crossed, get your popcorn ready, because it's gonna be something to show. Know that. Especially dealing with the Cowboys. But on with that, man. Let's get on to some let's find out what some medical reports going on right now in the league, or right now, especially when you're in the NBA season or whatever the case. But let's see what's going on in the middle.
Celtics Jason Tatum is being listed as doubtful to play in Game 2 after suffering a Fuchs injury of the right shooting wrist in Game 1 against the Magic. Let's break this down. We see Tatum go up for the dunk here, and this mid-air collision alters his momentum and introduces a horizontal force. When falling, his left leg is unable to brace his fall, and he extends that right wrist, which absorbs the majority of the body's momentum. This is called a fall on an outstretched hand, or Fuchs injury. Tatum's body weight and falling speed creates a downward axial load here due to gravity. When the hand hits the ground, physics has it that a complete and opposite ground reaction force will come upward. These opposing forces meet at the wrist and hand, producing a compressive load that travels up the limb from the hand to the radius, ulna, and beyond. We can see as the load works its way up to the elbow, it causes his arm to become flexed, and instantly he makes a fist with his hand in an attempt to stabilize the wrist. Fortunately, his x-ray came back negative, which means he did not suffer a fracture. The two most common fractures being a Colles fracture and also a scaphoid fracture here. Even in the absence of a bone break, the compressive load can still cause microtrabecular damage within the bone, which causes microscopic bleeding and swelling inside the bone marrow, producing a bone bruise. We can expect a decreased shooting accuracy and grip strength, along with increased pain on contact. NBA data favors mild contusions costing around 7 to 14 days. We can expect this to be expedited due to it being the playoffs. Wishing Tatum a safe and speedy recovery.
Yeah, I wish you a speedy recovery too, man. You know, get back well, bro, because the NBA championship is in your hands, man. You guys are the champions. So I need you back on the floor. But hey, it's a team sport. Next man up. You know what I'm saying? No excuses. Now let's get into the point of next man up, no excuses. Let's get into some points of the show where we're gonna talk a little smack a little bit. We're going to talk a little smack. See what's kind of smack I heard.
Shannon Sharpe is being sued for $50 million. Interesting how this comes out days after he signed a $100 million deal. I'm just saying, but my God, Unc, the messages in this lawsuit are freaky as fuck. After reading this fucking lawsuit, I am nicknaming Unc the Mile High Menace. Unc Nasty enjoys a little tongue in the tush, a Hall of Fame tight end who likes some tight end play. After that IG Live featuring Michelle where Shannon sounded like a motherfucking grizzly bear, I knew Sharpe was spicy in the bedroom, but having a girl shove her tongue in your fudge maker while begging for a big black baby, her words not mine. It's fucking diabolical! I feel like I need to sue for $50 million for having to read those sexting messages straight from Diddy's basement. Shannon about to be on ESPN tomorrow like?
Sexual assault, smelling salt. It ain't my fault. Shannon in 5. Salad toss, line cross, baby mama, final boss, Lakers in 5.
The Pope fucking died. Kanye likes boys. Shannon Sharpe is a certified freak. Today was a fucking acid trip. Unc likes his tight end tongue tested, and I just know Ocho Cinco is memorizing these messages for his next segment with Mr. Dookie Dungeon. Joy Taylor, Pimp Bayless, and now Unc. If Stephen A. Smith leaks happen next, I will officially retire Lil Bro.
Damn, boy, some hard stuff going out here. Boy, it ain't no mercy out here, man. No mercy. But I tell you what, man, this right here, when the draft is up, man, people be acting so crazy like they just know we got a bad player, man. Check out the reactions of some of the past draft picks.
The Buffalo Bills select Josh Allen.
Oh! Vikings went with Justin Jefferson. I am kind of unhappy with that.
The Houston Texans select J.J. Watt.
I hate it.
The Philadelphia Eagles select Jalen Hurts, quarterback.
That has to be the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
The Kansas City Chiefs select Patrick Mahomes, the second.
Really? This is why this organization will never win a Super Bowl in my lifetime.
You should feel so stupid. Pat Mahomes. I can't believe you said that. You know what I'm saying? He literally said they wouldn't win a Super Bowl. How many Super Bowls Pat Mahomes got? You should feel stupid. Josh Allen fans should feel stupid because Josh Allen ain't no slouch. He changed y'all franchise around. Get out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of other players. Jalen Hurts done won the Super Bowl. Better than he done did better than Dak. We wasn't even booing when we got Dak. We were happy. Happy to get somebody. I always trying to boo some players and stuff. You don't even know what's going on. You don't even know what's going on in the locker room. You don't know what's going on in the war room. You better be happy somebody want to come play for your team. That enough you want to start booing, play boo. How you gonna boo the dude he ain't stepped on the field? You don't even know how good he is yet. I bet you they being quiet now. They ain't saying nothing now. Talking about Justin Jefferson. What? Best receiver in the league. Y'all, and you like, you can't believe it. TJ and TJ Watt, JJ Watt, bro, Hall of Famers. These folks don't be knowing nothing. They just sit there and watch TV and expect. Do your homework. Know what you're getting before you start booing. Let's go to talk.
Having a tough offseason?
Yeah.
Then come on down to Gridiron Con. Football is back for 1 week only. No, I'm a co-owner.
The hierarchy of power in the DC universe has changed.
Now unveiling all the stars we've assembled.
That's it. We want new stars.
All right, y'all. Coach Brian's going to show you the lay of the land. Nice Michael Myers cosplay, Ashley.
What cosplay?
Let's go. I'm going to go first.
No chance of Fool Carter. Wait, what the hell is Ken Ward?
Who are you dressed as?
I'm Brian Callahan, head coach of the Titans. This is my second year.
Son, come check out the Browns display.
Coming.
I was talking to Travis.
Wow, there's so many positions I can play.
What the hell? Let's see how you look at quarterback.
Cool. This way, young bloods. You don't want to be like those ass man. Are you going to sign or... Let's play the game. Rodriguez, you got anything left in the tank?
Oh, I'm gassed. No, like in a good way. With the Fuel Rewards program at Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers.
Wow. Will they have game?
Oh, I'm a Fuel Rewards member.
Take your time.
Oh.
I'm waiting until all of the attention is on me.
From a GM who let Saquon walk. Starring the 2014 Super Bowl champion and the Heisman winner from 2013. And Tommy DeVito.
I asked the Lord for a New Jersey. Now I'm in New Jersey.
Okay, this is too much, even for me.
You know, we could get a fourth quarterback.
Really?
Oh, I was talking to him.
It's always 8:30 when you're chilling with Jackson.
Now I hear you went to the same college as Eli.
Raider fans, there's only one Sigma who can play the role of my new quarterback. My new QB is my old QB.
Oh, okay. Pretty cool, huh, Ashton? Ashton?
What's up?
Now where the hell is Shadur? Shadur, stop sliding this instant! I'll make you wait in the car with Shiloh!
Boy, so many subliminals in that. Yeah, wow. Sliding picks, sliding down the board, man. Come on now. Boy, I tell you, boy, these folks, they think they slick, but it's just, oh man. Another business tactic. Now let's tap into the future real quick, man. Let's go and tap in. Cause this right here is some future stuff right here, bro. Check this out, man.
Go, come on.
Come back. Hold up.
Somebody go deep. I want to see somebody go deep.
Yeah, man. That's how it all starts, man. He tapped all the way into the future. But hey, man, when you kids are outside, at the park, in the hood, on the street, you know what I'm saying? In the backyard, in the front yard, in the apartment, courtyard, wherever you can get a little quick game of football, man. You just never know. Some of those moments are the best moments in your childhood life. We're going to tap into the future a little bit.
I got me some braids and I got me some hoes. Started rocking the sleeve, I can't buy with no jaws. You know how I do it, can close on my toes. Oh, I ain't rich yet, but you know I ain't broke. So if I see it, I like it, buy that from the store. I'm with some white girls and they love them the coca. Like they OT, double OT, like I'm KD, smoking OG. And you know me, I'm a 2G.
Yeah, hopefully they don't strike me for that little segment right there, man. Come on, Post, don't. I know you're a major artist, man, don't. Fair use, man. Fair use, man. But we tapped all the way into the future on that, man. Some of those moments, man, cherish them, man, because that's probably the best football moments you ever going to witness or have out there in the streets in the world, man. Some of them. But some guys ain't never touched a football field, never played it organized, nothing. You know what I mean? So I get it, man. Some people just not, you know, but when you're having fun, have fun, man. That's what the game is about, having fun. But now since we tapped out of the future a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We're going to jump into the GOAT section of the game. And we got a GOAT moment right here.
Better athlete, you or Jordan?
Athlete?
Yeah.
What is your definition of an athlete?
I don't know.
I think an athlete has the ability to do multiple things.
Okay.
At a very high level.
Could Michael have played baseball at a high level?
You're forgetting a profound guy in this conversation. Bo Vincent Jackson. If it wasn't for Bo, it wouldn't be no Prime.
Bo physically is a specimen that his strength is, you're going to see it when he walks up to you and when he played the game.
So let's start with Bo.
Is Bo the best athlete?
I believe so. The level of today's time, what Bo Jackson displayed was unbelievable. I mean, Mike Jordan is like me. He couldn't hit the curveball, all right? I'm still waiting on the curve, all right? So, and Bo could.
Bo paved the way, man. He set the bar. It has to be something that a man chases. And he set the bar for me to chase something, man. And I applaud him for that. I never mentally was against Bo. I've always said, dang, that dude is unbelievable, man. And I that challenged me to get to that level.
Yeah, man. Bo Jackson, man. Bo know this, Bo know that, but Bo don't know diddly. Y'all remember that commercial, man? Hey, Bo Jackson was actually the first pair of Nike shoes / baseball, football type of tennis shoes on the market, man, back in those days. And Bo did set the standard, man. He was the first football, baseball player that I know that played 2 sports at that time in the early 90s. Wasn't nobody doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, unfortunately, his career didn't last long because he, tore his hip playing football, but he was fast, man. Big and fast. Him and Marcus Allen in that backfield. Go play Tecmo Bowl, man. You'll figure out how it go. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson in the backfield. Man, that was a backfield to remember, man. But for the Raiders, the Oakland Raiders, but that's when they were Oakland then. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, from one GOAT to another GOAT, Deion Sanders, was letting him know, hey, man, you can't say this without Bo Jackson, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he set the standards, man. And hey, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? That was just a GOAT moment. I don't know if you didn't know, but you do know. That wasn't a do you know moment, you know what I'm saying? But it could have been. It could have been a do you know moment. A lot of people don't know that. But to me, it was a GOAT moment. Because you got one GOAT talking about another GOAT, talking about another GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, man, that sums up pretty much, you know what I'm saying, my show for tonight. I thank everybody for coming out tonight. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, baby. And follow me as I follow my Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying? And that was my 2025 Elite 11 picks. And I'm up out of here.
Patriots record.